Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is Redline News Network. My name's Jet Likings, and welcome to your home for automotive and supercar news. Coming up this week, we have new Tuatara models, new electric hypercars, a new edition of I Spy, and a Godzilla, but we're not talking Skylines. Let's go. Kicking off this week, we're going to start off with the SSC Tuatara back in the spotlight, but this time not for a new land speed record or for any controversy. This time they're announcing two new models. On Thursday, May 27th, SSC announced the Tuatara Striker and the Tuatara Aggressor models, which consist of new aero and even a track-focused model. Kicking off with the Striker, this new model bolts on a ton of new aero, not only making it look good, but adding just over a half a ton of downforce, new splitters, dive planes, vane side rockers, and a huge fixed wing with a vertical stabilizer add 1,100 pounds of downforce at 160 miles per hour. For comparison, the standard Tuatara only has 362 pounds of downforce. We also know that downforce in aero can sometimes add drag. Well, SSC spent over 1,000 hours to make sure this kit creates minimal drag. Switching over to the Aggressor, this is the track-focused model that is not street legal. It will consist of the aero from the Striker, but will also allow limitless customization by the owner. This customization can include performance, appearance, or even weight reduction. Some ideas are like carbon fiber roll cages, Lexan windows, or even straight pipes. Both models will come with the 5.9-liter twin-turbo V8, but the latter can be spec'd to 2,200 horse and 1,604 pound-feet of torque when including the more aggressive camshaft, adjusting compression, or even adding boost. If you're interested, get a hold of Tuatara ASAP, as only 100 units of the Tuatara Street Legal version will be built, and only 10 units of the Aggressor Track Only will be built. Build slots are available for 2022 delivery. This week on I Spy, the mysterious V6 hybrid Ferrari is back, but with a slightly different disguise. If you've been watching for the previous few weeks, mysterious V6 Ferraris have been seen in heavy camouflage, including one in a Vanta black disguise. If you missed this, check out our previous episodes. Now, these new pictures can confirm this is indeed a hybrid due to the electrical shock symbol behind the driver's door. This is codenamed the F171. This Ferrari is slated to arrive with a hybrid V6 to battle the McLaren Artura in the new supercar hybrid world. Unlike the SF90, the F171 will use the electric motor in conjunction with the gas V6 to produce over 700 horsepower. Now, you're probably asking yourself, V6 in a Ferrari? Well, you probably haven't seen this since the Ferrari Dino in the late 60s. Now, body-wise, we can't see much due to the camo, but Ferrari is being sneaky with fake exhaust tips mounted on the rear and real exhaust under this mesh. Now, as Ferrari seems to be testing this quite frequently, I'd imagine the debut coming soon. It seems as we progress in 2021, there are a lot more hybrid electric supercar updates than internal combustion updates. Well, here's another. The Rimac C2 concept we first saw back in 2018 has been revealed into a production-ready model called the Rimac Nevera. Okay, this may be better situated in the hypercar segment, as this beast will pack just short of 2,000 horsepower through all four wheels. It actually has an electric motor behind each wheel, sucking down 1.4 megawatt hours of juice. 0 to 60, you may ask? Try 1.85 seconds. Top speed? Try a mind-bending 258 miles per hour. Now, this is a lot of torque, and to assist the driver, Rimac has created a strategic torque vectoring module that'll help keep the car on the road or even the track. This car also has a borderline track cheater system, we're calling it, aka AI, by advising the driver when to turn in and even accelerate out of turns. Now, the interior is tech heavy, offering 3 different displays, and can even link your phone to the car for track times and more. Now, don't plan on copying your neighbor, as each Rimac will be spec'd by the driver, who will be invited to Croatia to complete. Plan to spend over $2.5 million USD if you can get your hands on the 150 units going up for sale globally. Let's keep the hybrid hypercar craze going with this next story. Another company, Czinger Vehicles, had released their prototype last year, debuting the 21C. Well, just like Rimac this week, they've gone ahead and notified the world of their production-ready model. This is almost like a mashup of a Tuatara and a Rimac, as this car will come with a 2.8-liter twin-turbo flat-plane V8, joined by 2 electric motors on the front wheels, pumping out 1,250 horsepower. Another sub 2 second 0 to 60 coming in at 1.9 seconds with a top speed of 281 miles per hour. The 21C seems to be able to be uniquely spec'd, and one option will be a 100 horsepower upgrade. Now, fueling seems to be very interesting, as reports say it will run on a variety of fuels, including carbon recycled methanol and even others. Plan to have around 1.7 million USD of cash to get into this car and be ready to jump, as only 8 units will be going on sale globally. Okay, we talked a lot about hybrid and electrical vehicles so far. Let's end with a little internal combustion, like the Ford Godzilla, aka the twin-turbo 7.3-liter V8. One week, Ford is turning the pickup world upside down with an electrical lightning, this week with a gas-guzzling V8. This engine will be based off the current iron block but with 2 turbos added. Many are reporting due to the iron block that this beast will be able to take a ton of boost and put down a ton of torque. However, due to CAFE standards, this engine will not be able to be in a production-heavy model. This makes sense as the engine is currently being tested in a Super Duty pickup. However, maybe we will see a contender to the Dodge Hellcat with a Godzilla Mustang, or maybe even in a Raptor. But again, due to CAFE standards, this will most likely be stuck in the workhorse variants. Either way, we know some crazy tuner will stick this in something cool. Godzilla Fiesta, anyone? Well, folks, that brings us to about Redline this week. We hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, help us grow by hitting that subscribe button. Also, check out our Instagram, link in the description. Hey, until next time, keep it at Redline.